Mexico. Growing up in Southern California, my knowledge of Mexico was centered around crossing the border to party in Tijuana once I turned 18. That's right, my childhood dream was to drink questionable alcohol out of a Gatorade bucket. But I digress. Mexico is home to 5 great civilizations that you can visit today. Let's dive into it. The Olmec civilization emerges around the region of modern-day Veracruz. Interesting to note that we're going to revisit this area thousands of years later. The early civilization predates the Greeks by 1,000 years. While not much is known about them, their giant stone heads have become iconic. Doesn't seem like the most flattering image. Maybe they were mocking the content creators of the time. Next, Teotihuacan, around 0 AD. This civilization flourished just north of modern-day Mexico City. It's famous for its monumental pyramids, including the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon, towering over 20 stories. These pyramids continue to attract visitors today and are the largest in the Western Hemisphere. In 200 AD, the Mayan civilization begins its ascent on the Yucatan Peninsula, eventually expanding into modern-day Central America. One of the most well-known Mayan ruins is Chichen Itza, located just a few hours' drive from Cancun, where you were probably drinking bottomless margaritas. While not as tall as the Teotihuacan pyramids, Mayan architecture showcases remarkable refinement. The Mayans were known for their written script, sophisticated mathematics, and advanced astronomy. Next, Aztec Empire, 1300. They rise to power swiftly. Known for their brutal warfare practices and human sacrifices, they refer to their land as Mexico, which might explain the inspiration behind Mexican Coca-Cola's name. Their capital, now modern-day Mexico City. They picked this site due to the proximity to Teotihuacan, where they believed the gods had created the universe. Rolling into 1519. Now the Spanish are coming. Since Columbus had landed 2 decades ago, they were building a sizable presence in the Caribbean, and they are now pushing westward. They land in Veracruz, where the ancient Olmecs were established, coming in hot with guns, germs, and steel. They realized the local tribes were resentful of the powerful Aztecs, so they formed alliances and within 2 years burned down much of the Aztec capital, establishing Mexico City as their new capital. The importance of Mexico City grew to the extent that it became the viceroyalty capital, governing not just Mexico, but Central America and parts of the Caribbean. Thanks for listening to Discovering Pre-Colonial Mexico, and check out nextworldatlas.com for more.